The UK government has made an official announcement about the health and care worker visa to extend this visa for the whole of 2023 till 2024. This announcement was made on the 10th of February, that is few days right, and I know it's no longer news to a lot of you watching me today. I know most of you must have come across that article since it's been published to the public. Now, the UK government has made their intention known to the public that they would be funding international applicants. What does this mean? Put simply, this means that the UK government have now taken it upon themselves to help care organizations in the UK, care homes in the UK, care agencies in the UK to recruit international applicants, to provide funds for them to start recruiting international applicants. Guys, this is such an amazing news. That is, a lot of care organization henceforth would be open to the idea of securing a license to start recruiting from overseas, be it Africans, be it Indians, be it Asian. They are now open to the idea to start recruiting all of you guys from outside of the UK trying to secure a job in the UK. Now, guys, this 2023, there are some things you need to do differently. See, the UK government knows that overseas workers coming into the UK as a care assistant has been very beneficial to its country. Reason why they've even made it known that a sum of £15 million will be made available for this funding. Guys, I'm grinning from year to year because this is such a good news. Like I said, there are some things you need to do differently this year to stand a chance of getting a healthcare job in the UK. See, I see a lot of you guys coming into the UK this year as a care worker. I see a lot of you getting this health and care job in the UK. I see a lot of you migrating with your family to the UK this year. However, you need to implement some changes in your job application to stand a greater chance of getting the job this year because this visa type is highly competitive. Trust me, it has been competitive since last year when it was launched, and it still is very competitive. Now, for you to stand aside of the crowd, for you to stand that great chance of getting this job, you need to put a wee bit, a little bit of twerk here and there. You need to make some changes. You need to do some things differently that will be totally new to these your recruiters, okay? Because these recruiters get a lot of application from different people, from different applicants. So for you to stand out, you need to do something different that will catch your recruiter's attention. And your recruiter will be like, wow, this is new, this is different. I haven't seen this before. Because trust me, most recruiters don't even have the time to glance over a CV for even a minute. They just look at your CV for a second, and that would make them to know if you are the right candidate for the job. Reason why in today's video I would be discussing with you guys these new tips you could implement in your job application and also your job search that would make you get this job as soon as possible, that would make you get this job before April. I would also be opening your eyes to some hidden secrets that most people don't know about. I would be showing you guys how to successfully apply for jobs in the UK and also be shortlisted for an interview and, if possibly, even get the job with these recruiters. Now, today's video is fully packed with all of the informations you've been yearning for, with all of the informations you've been looking for. You don't want to skip any part of this video because this video I would be showing you everything, every secret, everything without holding back. So keep on watching if you'll be interested in today's video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, my amazing returning subscribers. You guys are the regions. I love you all. We are up to 30 subscribers now, 30,000 subscribers. Guys, that is huge. Your love have been massive. So I'm taking the second, this few minutes to say thank you. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys for thus far. Your constant encouragement keeps pushing me to make research and keeps making me consistent here on YouTube. Okay. Also, guys, if you are coming across my beautiful face for the first time, hi, my name is Clara Joseph, and in this channel, you already know, as you can see, I give tips on how to migrate and relocate abroad generally. So you want to consider subscribing to this channel, and I promise you, you will regret it at all. So hit the subscribe button to be part of the family, and don't forget to give this video a very big fat like, and as you do so, may God bless you. I know a lot of you watching me today will just be hearing this health and care visa for the first time. I know this health and care visa is foreign to a lot of you guys watching me for the first time. A lot of you must have just heard about the UK health and care visa, and you'll be wondering, where do you start from? What document do you need? What do you need to apply for this? How can you start applying for jobs? Guys, the first thing you need to know is the documents you need to provide. That is for those that is just watching me. So the document you need to provide firstly is your international passport. Okay, you need your international passport before you even start applying for job. Trust me, you need to have your international passport one side already before you start applying for jobs. After that, you need your care certificate. Guys, this care certificate is not mandatory. However, I am talking about how you could stand aside from the crowd. So when you put in this care certificate, which you'll be obtaining online for free, yes, this care certificate is all for free. So when you attach that to your CV, it gives you a greater chance of getting the job with your employer, your proposed employer. It makes you stand aside. That is, when you put that, your employer will be like, wow, this girl, this lady, or this man knows what this role is about. I think she has an idea of what it's about, because I told you, they do not take even a minute to glance at your CV. With just a second, they will know that you are the right candidate for the job, right? So once your care certificate is attached to that already, the recruiter will be like, oh, I think she knows what this is about. I think she might be the best candidate for this job. I think we should shortlist her or in for the interview. So this care certificate is not mandatory, but it's advisable you have that. It's advisable you have that. And like I said, you can obtain this for free. You could obtain it with some websites I already talked about in some of my previous videos, such as the Florence, Allison, also e-learning for you. I would be leaving the links to all of this in the description box of this video, so you do not need to worry. After this video, all you need to do is go and start with them if you haven't started at all. Now, talking about that, you need your IELTS. Guys, the IELTS is important. I know a lot of you think you can do away with the IELTS before you start applying for healthcare job in the UK. Most times when I post care homes recruiting, care host companies recruiting, some of you will be asking me, Clara, are they asking for IELTS? Guys, your IELTS is important. I cannot overemphasize. Your IELTS is overly important. As a matter of fact, your IELTS should come first in this your job application. If you want to do something differently this year in your job application, then please go and get your IELTS first before you start applying for job. Okay? If you've been applying for job prior to this video without obtaining your IELTS, take a pause, go and get your IELTS first before you start applying for jobs. And with the IELTS, you could either use the UKVI or the academics. You could either use UKVI IELTS or academics. Okay. Also, guys, talking about the importance of IELTS, I recently was talking to a particular subscriber of mine who got a job offer with a care home in the UK. But unfortunately for her, she didn't have her IELTS already prepared. That is, the recruiter was not even patient enough, and they were like, okay, you do not have your IELTS. We cannot wait for you to obtain this IELTS. That is, if you even pass at the sitting or not. Okay. Reason why I said it's overly important for you to have your IELTS already put in place before you start applying for jobs. Okay. With that, you know you're already prepared when you apply for a job. And by God's grace, when you're called for an interview, immediately your recruiter will be like, okay, she has the IELTS, she has that, she can start immediately. Because these people want people that are easily available, that are readily available for this job. So most recruiter would not have the patience to wait for you to obtain your IELTS. Okay, so the number one tip that will be a game changer to your job application is have your IELTS already in place before you start applying for job. And still talking about the IELTS, if you have a degree, if you went to the university, if you went to college, you do not need the IELTS. Yes, I know most of you watching me now would be smiling, but however, you need an alternative to the IELTS. That is, if you have a bachelor degree, master's degree, or PhD, you can use your ethics on NERIC. You can use ethics on NERIC. And again, I will be leaving the link to this website in the description box for you to go and proceed with them. So you can use your ethics, that is showing the recruiter, showing them that yes, your degree was taught in English. That is giving them a proof of English in alternative to IELTS. Text me to the number two tip that I would be giving to you guys today. And the number two tip is talking about the website you use in searching for the skilled jobs in the UK. Guys, I'm tired of a lot of you coming to my DM asking me, oh, Clara, is it only Indeed we can use to apply for jobs in the UK? See, Indeed.com has limited a lot of you, has make you guys limited and stuck in your job application. There are lots of other websites you could use to search for this health and care job in the UK. I've talked about these websites in some of my videos, but it seems like a lot of you don't like to watch those videos. Hence, you guys are still limited. Hence, you guys' eyes have not been opened to something you could do that would step you up, that will up your game in your job application. Guys, it's one thing for me to come here and just post links in my description box, links to job in my description box. It's another thing for me to come here to show you guys how I sought for these jobs, the website on which I get this job to post here. Reason why I always make those videos so you guys can know all of the secrets. I'm not a selfish person, okay? Now, guys, talking about this website, you need to know various websites of which you could search for jobs in the UK, the healthcare job to be precise. And there's a particular website that I love so much, and this website is called Find a Job. Guys, I think that is the official website provided by the UK government, which you could use to search for health and care job in the UK. So if you go to gov.co.uk already, you will see that website. The website has already been printed boldly on the page of gov.co.uk to let you guys know that yes, you can search for any jobs in this website. Under this UK government website, you can search for any job. Okay, so guys, this time around, make sure you are open to various websites. Don't be stuck alone to Indeed. I'm tired. I'm tired of Indeed. Okay, don't be stuck alone with using Indeed. In fact, most of the jobs I bring here are not even from Indeed. I rarely use Indeed because Indeed doesn't really give you all the full description about this job. To my opinion, though, it doesn't really give you. And if you must use Indeed, tip number three, don't just be limited to applying only on Indeed website. That is, if you must use Indeed this time around. So, for an instance, you see a particular job vacancy called Clara Care Home is hiring with visa sponsorship. Don't just be limited to apply to that job on Indeed alone. Now, what I want you to do this time around that will be different, okay, that will up your game is when you see any job vacancy indeed release, still talking about the health and care job, right? Health and care assistants and nurses. If you see any of this vacancy, what you should do now is look for the name, the company that posted this job or the company that gave indeed this job to post. Look for the name, go to your Google Chrome, type in Clara Care Homes. Then look for Clara Care Home link. Go to Clara's Care Home website directly and look for where it talks about the visa sponsorship and try to contact Clara Company directly by yourself. Okay, that is after you've even applied on Indeed. Say go to Google Chrome, look for Clara's website. I hope this explanation is quite easy and has been understandable thus far. So look for Clara website, look for how to contact Clara, go to their email. I will never stop preaching this. Guys, go to their email. I know most of you must have been hearing me say this a lot because the truth is that people are getting jobs through email. A lot of people I've been talking to have been getting jobs through email because I'll tell them, go to your email. Why don't you go to the email? Market them, market yourself. Let them know why you are the best candidate for this job. Talk to them. Advertise yourself to them like someone that is trying to sell something. You're trying to sell yourself, right? You're trying to sell yourself to your proposed recruiter to let he or she know, to let the organization know you are the best person for this job. So go to their email. It won't take you a second to construct a message. Okay, it won't take you a second to construct a message and send. And if you are in the UK already with a student visa or on another kind of visa, but you are looking to switch to the tier 2 visa, then you even have a more better chance of getting this job because you can put a call through. You can put a call through with your UK phone number to this recruiter. Call them, and when you are calling them, don't just go to hello, oh, Clara Care Home, are you recruiting with visa sponsorship? Guys, that is already a no. That is already 0 point for you. When you call them, say hello, I introduce yourself politely, smile. Although they're not saying you, but smile. You know when you're smiling, the way you even be speaking self would be giving would be bringing out joyful noise. So smile and say, hello, can I speak to the HR team, please? Can I speak to someone about recruitment, please? They'll be like, okay, the HRO is not on seat, or if the HRO is on seat, they might put the call through to the HRO, or the reception will be like, oh, what are you here for? Why do you want to speak to the HRO? You'll be like, I saw a job advert with your organization, and I'm wondering if you guys are still recruiting with visa sponsorship, if the application is still open for the public. See, with the way you even speak safe, the reception will be like, oh, as a matter of fact, she'll start giving you tip on how to get this job. Or she'll even say, oh, don't worry, I'm going to make sure I speak to the HRO and tell he or she that you called. Guys, you're already about 50% true in getting this job, okay? So this is tip number 4 for you guys. Before we continue, if you still haven't given this video a very big fat like, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button and say, Clara, you are doing an amazing job. Because trust me, I'm giving you guys all of this information for free because you guys know that I do not offer any paid service. I do not take any money, any charge whatsoever to provide all of these informations I share here on YouTube with you guys. So all you can do now is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button to show your support. And as you do so, may God bless you. I'm going to be talking about tip number 5. And tip number 5 is your proof of fund. Yes, a lot of people don't know that you need to provide a proof of funds to be able to secure this visa because most companies cover this for you. Most care organizations cover this for you. They take the burden upon themselves to provide the proof of funds to show the UK immigration system that, oh, yes, you are in where good hands, you would be well catered for, and the rest of it. But some companies now don't do it. And this was one secret I got to know recently. And this has been an obstruction for a lot of people who has gotten a job offer with an employer, but they don't have the money, they don't have the proof of fund to show when going for their visa application that indeed I am able to come into the UK as a care worker and I can take care of myself for the first few months. Okay. So, talking about your proof of fund, one thing you should do is when you start your job application, start putting money small, small in a particular bank. Don't touch that money at all. Just put that money small, small, okay? Say that this money is if eventually I get the job and I don't see a recruiter that is willing to provide the proof of fund for me, I'm going to use that when going for my visa application. And trust me, with that, guys, you are already 60% true in getting yourself to the UK with this visa type. Now, I'm still going to be talking about recruitment agency. Guys, using a recruitment agency is one good thing that would make your job application this time around different. And when I'm talking about recruitment agency, I'm not saying you should use all those agencies in Nigeria that don't even know anything about this health and care job or have not even stepped into the UK but I'm telling you they can give you a job. Guys, those people are fraud. I'm saying it unapologetical. Those people are fraud. Don't use them. Talking about recruitment agency, that is, look for recruitment agency already in the UK who has been in business for years, for more than 10 years or so, who are recruiting international applicants. Try to use them. These agencies have a lot of job opportunity. They have a lot of job vacancies because they work with organization, right? So they're not just limited to a particular care home or care organization. Instead, they have various care companies. They are trying to recruit foreign workers, workers from overseas to their companies. Okay, they help these companies sort for care workers into the UK. So using a recruitment agency, UK recruitment agency, let me tag that UK recruitment agency. So most of you wouldn't get confused. Using them would be a game changer for you. Thus far, guys, I know today's video has been informative. You cannot argue with that. Today's video has been informative. Then again, I'm saying hit the like button to say, Clara, you are doing an amazing job. In fact, leave it in the comment section to say, Clara, you are doing an amazing job. So, guys, I am open to the idea of you guys chatting me up on Instagram, letting me know how you want me to help you. When I mean how you want me to help you, not helping you apply for a job because I don't help anyone apply for a job. But if you want some advice, by the way, not it might not be professional advice because I'm not an immigration lawyer or a solicitor, but from my own research here and there, I am always willing to talk to you privately. You all know I am very accessible. My DM is open for you guys to come in at any time. Now, this is the end of today's video. Let me know what you pick in today's video. Let me know one different thing you pick in today's video. Okay. And also let me know how the journey has been for you thus far. See, guys, a lot of you are coming to this UK, whether the devil like it or not. This year, I've said it before, I'm saying it again. Before April, a lot of you are coming to this UK. But the ball is in your court. It's one thing for me to come here, talk to you guys, preach the Lord's work, preach the good work. It's another for you guys to be consistent and persistent. Trust me, the key to success is consistency. If you keep on doing this, you apply for 50 jobs, 100 jobs, no matter what, one person will come back to you. One person will come back to you. So I'm wishing every one of you the best of luck. You all know how I do it. I come here, I sprinkle good luck to you guys, and it will fall on every one of you. Okay. So I'm wishing you guys the best of luck. See you guys in my next video. In my next video, I will be coming back here to share with you guys some recruitment agency in the UK that is willing to help you get a job in the UK, that is willing to give you a job in the UK. This recruitment agency are recruiting from all over the world, be it you're in Africa, be it you're in Asia. This recruitment agency are recruiting with visa sponsorship. So turn on the post notification bell so you would be the first person to receive that video when it's finally published. You would be the first person to get to watch that video when it's finally published. And like I said, the earlier you apply for a job vacancy, the earlier you contact this care agency, the better for you in getting this job. Okay, so see you guys. Bye bye.